You think it's just a fun fling until she says two words.
I'm pregnant.
Whose baby is it? Please don't say mine.
And now your life isn't yours anymore because you didn't just get a woman pregnant. You got a brand, a body for sale, a public fantasy, a future scandal, and the consequences, they last forever. Why this is not like any other pregnancy. This isn't just about becoming a father. It's about becoming a permanent part of a public brand. A woman whose body is owned by the internet. A woman whose past can't be erased. Every man she ever sent content to still has it. Every explicit image still online. And now you're tied to that for life. What it means for your son. Now imagine this. Your son is 14, scrolling the internet, and he finds something. Something that changes the way he looks at his mother forever. His friends know, his teachers know. The embarrassment doesn't fade, it spreads. He no longer sees her as just mom. He sees her as content, a viral moment, a private pain made public. What it means for you as a man. You'll live with a woman who sees intimacy as business, who's used to selling her body for attention and validation and control. Can you ever trust her? Can you ever ask her to stop when that content is her power? What if she makes more than you? What if she uses it against you in court? You didn't just become a father, you became a liability. Your name, your reputation, your manhood, permanently attached to her brand. The brutal truth you need to hear. You can't build a stable home on public shame. You can't raise confident children with a mother whose private parts went public. And you can't earn respect from a woman who sold hers. You think you're in love? No, you're in denial. Her fans won't go away. You thought the pregnancy would make her stop, but it won't. Because her fans don't leave when the baby comes. They still pay, they still comment, they still fantasize. And now you're raising a child, while thousands of men are still watching her body every night. Tell me, is that the mother of your child, or a public property you sleep next to? You can't protect your daughter from her own mother. One day, your daughter will ask what her mom does, and what will you say? She used to be a model? Until a classmate pulls out screenshots and says, "This your mom?" Now your daughter carries the shame. She did nothing wrong, but she pays the price because her mother didn't think ahead, and you didn't walk away when you should have. The court won't care who she is. Don't think the law will protect you. She could show up in court with lashes, fake tears, and OnlyFans income, and the court will still say, 18 years of child support. No one cares that her content is online forever. No one cares how it affects your child. You're just the man who now pays for her lifestyle and your mistake. You didn't marry a woman, you married her followers. She's not yours, she belongs to her subscribers, her fans, her paying strangers. They've seen what's under the clothes you call yours. They've seen what should have been private become public. So even if she loves you, she will never be just yours again, and you will never feel like the only man in her life. This is bigger than you. This isn't just about dating a woman with an OnlyFans. It's about generations. Your son will inherit your silence. Your daughter will carry your regret because you made peace with something that should have never been okay. Some mistakes last longer than a relationship. They become bloodline trauma. And if you think this only applies to women, think again. In an upcoming episode, I'll expose the dark side of men who sell their bodies online. OnlyFans isn't just damaging to women, it's destroying the masculinity, dignity, and future of countless men too. Men who trade their bodies for likes and money. Men who lose their purpose, their respect, and their soul in the process. It will be one of the most brutal videos I've ever made. Stay tuned. She's a mother, or she was supposed to be. She's not just a woman, she's a future mother. She is supposed to be the example, the foundation, the emotional center of her children's world. The mother is the first teacher, the first protector, the first place a child learns what love, respect, and dignity look like. She is not just a woman, she is a mother, a sister, a daughter, the very heart of society. And yet, she opens the camera, she spreads her legs, and she uploads it for strangers to consume. And I'll be honest with you, I can't even begin to explain what's going on in the mind of a woman who chooses that. I am not a psychologist, I am not a therapist, and even if I were, I'm not sure I'd understand, because no amount of pain, no trauma, no liberation can justify turning motherhood into a business of flesh. To every young man listening right now, don't waste your fire. You're not meant to spend your best years drunk, numb, and chasing girls who don't care if you live or die. You weren't born for clubs, cheap highs, or fake validation from strangers online. You were made for purpose, for discipline, for legacy. Teenage years are not just a phase, they are the blueprint of your future. This is the chapter where you write the direction of your life. And most people, they write it wrong. They party too hard. They trust too easily. They waste their time, their money, and their soul. Then they turn 25, broke, broken, and bitter, asking, where did my life go? But not you, because you're hearing this now. And if you're listening, it means you still have time. So study hard, think long-term, build yourself in silence. Let others waste their youth. You invest it. The future belongs to those who prepare while everyone else is distracted. You didn't just get her pregnant, you gave life to a future wound. You think you're building a family, but you're building a prison for yourself and for the child, because that child will grow up, and one day they will Google her name, and what they find will break them in ways you can't fix with love or money. And you'll sit in silence, knowing it was you who chose her. You who saw the signs and ignored them. You who mistook lust for loyalty. And now, you're a man with a family and no peace. There are mistakes you can walk away from, and there are mistakes that walk with you for the rest of your life. Choose wisely. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to face reality. And join the Telegram group, link in description, where we talk freely like men should. No censorship, just truth.